Vinny Appice
Hey!
here with the GoDPS, Chromacast, and ddrum drum clinic.
Yeah!
Yeah. So how are you?
I'm doing good. Great
Yeah?
to be here. I think I've been here
4 times. You've done 2 clinics.
2 clinics.
You did Drum Wars with your brother Carmine,
Yeah.
and
And
now
then
you're doing a drum clinic today, and then tomorrow you're doing private lessons all day.
Yeah.
Woo!
Pretty cool.
You are a huge educator here in Ventura County. So tell us about your drum clinic. What are you going to cover tonight?
Well, I like to teach some of the licks that I use and explain how they came about or how I use them. And I also like to show the licks very slowly so people can grasp, what I'm doing. Because when I grew up, I would watch my drum teacher play something and I go, wow. And then he would show me really slow what it was. And I was able to do it slow, but nowhere near the way he did it. But I knew that that same lick fast is incredible. So let me just keep practicing it that way until I get faster and faster, and then it starts sounding like him. So I've always looked at that as the way to teach. And I do see some videos, some amazing drummers, and they show something and it's fast already. And it's hard to figure out exactly what they're doing, and it's not explained quite as clearly, So that's what I like to do. I'm going to play some music, some Dio and Sabbath, and then take some questions, of course, and have a good time. I like to be loose and have fun.
What about your private lessons tomorrow? What do you have planned for those? Is it dependent on the student? Or?
Yeah, depending on the student, we'll sit down and I'll listen to how they're playing and try to help them with what direction maybe they need to go in or study more. And hopefully some of them will come and tell me, look, I want to learn how to do these kind of things, whatever.
Double bass patterns. No.
I'm single bass drum,
kidding.
but I can do double bass simulation with one pedal.
Right.
But so we'll feel them out, and each one will be different. I love teaching, so it's been a great thing.
Yeah. And so you've got the Last in Line tour coming up. You're going to be in Europe for a couple weeks, and you have a couple shows coming up here too. You're going to play at the Whiskey.
Yeah, we're going to do the Whiskey here, and we're going to play in Costa Mesa, Whiskey, Vegas, and a couple of them are repeat dates, but we want to do some dates before we go to Europe to get in the swing of things and kick some butt here and then go over there and we'll be ready. So that starts the weekend of October 20th. I think we might be doing Seattle. It's all on our website. Go to Last in Line Official or Last in Line Facebook. Last in Line Rocks Facebook. And all the dates will be up there and some VIP packages. And yeah, so it's going to be fun. We love playing together and love playing with Vivian. Vivian, just such a great guitar player.
You have Phil Susan now too, replacing Jimmy Bain.
Yeah, and unfortunately Jimmy Bain, the original bass player from Dio and good mate, passed. He died in January. We were on a Def Leppard rock cruise, so it was shocking. So we took some time off, and since then we played I think 2 gigs, and we had Phil Susan on bass from Ozzy and a good friend, and Eric Norlander on keyboards. And of course Andy Friedman on vocals from the Rock Vault and Offspring and George Lynch. A great singer. It's amazing. And everybody, so it's a band where sometimes you play in bands, you look at the set list, you go, oh shit, we still got 8 songs to go. At this band, it's like, oh, we only got 8 more songs? That's too bad, It's one of those bands. Just love playing together and hanging out together. It's really enjoyable.
Also do Rock and Roll Fantasy Camp.
Yeah, we're doing the Rock and Roll Fantasy Camp. There's one coming up with Alice in Chains and the Leo brothers from...
Couple Pilots.
There you go. But, that one's coming up, and that's interesting because that's one of the first of a 90s generation bands,
Right.
A lot of Rock Fantasy Camp have been the legends like Alice Cooper, Gene Simmons, Paul Stanley, Roger Daltrey, Cheap Trick, from the 80s and sometimes the 70s even. And so this is the first one, and it's doing really well. I won't be at that one because I got some dates with my brother Carmine, and but the next one after that's Deep Purple.
Yeah.
So I'll be at that one. That's going to be incredible.
Even your brother, you have an album coming out with him, right? You recorded.
Well,
for
we're doing
Drum
the pledge.
Wars, or are you gonna call it the Appice Brothers, or the?
We never did anything yet together.
Oh, yeah?
Well, we did the show together live, and then we released a live CD of the show. But we never really worked in the studio together, put songs together, and make an album. So we thought this would be a great time to do it. It's going to be called the Appice Brothers. Maybe it'll be called Masked Appice.
Nice. I was going to say, with the way you pronounce your last names differently, you might want to have your first name and his first name in there
I
too.
know, it's
So
a wreck. He's a piece on Appice,
Yeah.
and it's just confusing. So, so what we did was we put a pledge music campaign together, and we never did that before. So that's online. You can check it out at our website, Appice Brothers or drumwars.com, and that's going to fund the record. So far, it's doing pretty well, and hopefully we'll be successful with that, and we'll be able to start working on a record together. That'll pay for the record and some production for the, go out and do some more dates with some more production, and kick it in the butt a little bit. So we're real excited about that.
cool. You also played with an orchestra earlier this year in Temecula.
Yeah, and you know what? My fiance Joey put that together, and she contacted we went to see the orchestra, and she said, "How would you like to play with them?" I went, "That'd be unbelievable." And that was a bucket list item, to play Kashmir with an orchestra.
Oh, yeah.
Da-da-dum, pow, ba-da-dum. That, I had my monitors here blasting with the orchestra.
Just
They
rocking
never
it.
sounded so loud, probably. So we did it, and it was Craig Goldie on guitar, myself on drums, Rudy Sawza on bass, and Andy Freeman, who's in Last in Line, on vocals. And we did songs like Rain on Me, The Who, No More Tears, Ozzy with the orchestra part in it, Nights in White Satin, something I normally wouldn't play, and just songs like that. And the people went nuts. It's 1,500 people. The place was packed. It was outside, beautiful night in Temecula. It was the Temecula Valley Orchestra. So it was called Rock Legends, and the Temecula Valley Orchestra. So that was definitely a definite highlight of my career, is doing something like that. I never did that before. It was awesome.
I bet.
And we're going to hope to try to put another one together,
Yeah.
because it was killer, and everybody loved it.
Yeah.
There were more people after that show going, "Oh man, that was so great!" Because it was softer music.
Sure. Yeah.
Unless you're a metalhead and you come see my usual.
Well, a
stuff.
bottle of wine there too, and you're good to go. So
Yeah.
talk about your products a little bit. Your new drum cases and.
Yeah. Yeah, we have. Last year we got together, Joe Fuco and Joey Wester and myself, and we wanted to come up with some ideas for different products, for drums. And we just sat around and brainstormed, and had a lot of ideas. And this is the first one to come out. This is this size here is a snare drum size 14-inch case. And the cool thing, besides being a nice looking case, very durable, it's very strong. The stitching is just amazing. Zippers are heavy duty, so it's a very durable case. And this case here, you unzip here, and there's a compartment here that you can put a drum head, which is, as you can see.
Mm-hmm.
And there were no cases like that on the market. So
How
you
neat.
could put a drum head in there. You're going to a gig, you want a spare head. Usually, you put the spare head in the car or in a truck. But if you're doing a club or something, it would get wrecked a lot of times. So this is a great way to protect the head, an extra head. Put sticks in there, whatever you need, and it's a great little feature. And the inside's all this nice guitar.
It's pretty
case.
inside too. I saw the inside.
The inside,
of the
you
case
can take a nap in there. It's so nice.
Yeah.
It's like the inside of a guitar case with that velvety floor, whatever they call it. Stuff. It's a beautiful case.
Right.
And then we have stick bags coming out. The stick bag's going to be cool, and it's going to have places for different things that I don't want to give it away, but it's going to have a lot of features that nobody has. So that's going to be really cool too. And then these are available in all the tom sizes too. And then there's some new guitar bags over there, that Joey designed some of them, and with Joe, and they put their heads together, came up with different ideas, and she painted the artwork, and really cool because she's an artist too.
Right.
So some great products coming out.
Have you seen 8 Days a Week yet? The new Beatles movie?
Is it out?
Yeah.
No, it's not. When did it come out?
Limited release. It's out this week and next week.
Oh my God, I gotta see that.
Yeah, because you're.
I saw it come in attractions. I went, oh man, a Beatle movie.
Yeah.
Man, you know. I played with John Lennon.
I know. Yeah. So you have a part in that history. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, oh, cool.
So I love the Beatles, you know. Love the Beatles, and I can't wait to see it. Did you see it?
Yeah, I'm there for
It's amazing after how many years, right? The Beatle
50?
movie comes out and there's crowds are going to see it. You know?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, the Beatles are amazing. And the air.
No, I'll clip everything.